Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then thank you so much for tuning in. So, after a rather rainy morning, the sun has finally come out. I can't believe it. Well, I say the sun's it's looking a bit sunnier than it was before. It's not raining. That's all that it is. It's just not raining anymore. So, yeah, welcome back to my channel. I thought it's going to be one of them vlogs where I'm kind of just gonna get myself back into a routine again. I need to do some house cleaning. I need to do a food shop. We're just gonna do a little bit of like a reset. I know well, actually it's Thursday today, so this will be going up on a Friday, so it's not really like a Monday or weekend reset or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna do that together. I feel sometimes like filming it can give me a little bit more of motivation, etc. I am also going to the gym later, but I'm gonna try again, because I tried this a little while ago and it didn't work because my microphone didn't just stop working for some reason. But I'm gonna try and film a mic'd up gym session. So I feel like it could go one of two ways. I don't know if it'll ever make it to the internet, but I'm gonna try and do it. Just as a little kind of like what goes through my mind through the gym, what I'm doing, etc. I don't know how it'll turn out, if I'm honest, but I thought it'd be something quite fun and a little bit different to film, because obviously I do film my workouts quite often, but I've never kind of spoken during them. It's just always with music over the top. I think that'll be quite fun. This morning, obviously, I've already had my breakfast. I need to get myself sorted. I'm like dressed and stuff, but I'm not like ready, if that makes sense. I do need to go across to Heaton Way this afternoon because I'm getting a patch test done. So me and Emmanuel are actually going to Manchester over Easter weekend. It's our first kind of like trip away together, which hasn't been like in the northeast. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm gonna get my eyelashes done. I haven't had my eyelashes done in, I can't even remember the last time I actually had them done, because I've always been like a person who prefers to do her own, and it's always been cheaper. I will wear my normal like strip lashes how I do it like normally, but I think just for that weekend it would be nice to just not have to worry about my eyelashes. So yeah, I'm gonna get them done, but I do need to get a patch test because, like I say, I haven't had my lashes done in months and months and months, and yeah, so I need to get a patch test. I've got a bit of like tidying up and stuff to do, so we're gonna do that this morning and then crack on with the rest of our day. Also, if you're from Manchester or you've been to Manchester, I know I've been a couple of times on my own, but if there's anywhere that you'd recommend which would be good for us to go, or any places to eat or whatever, we've already booked a restaurant for like date night. But yeah, any recommendations would be appreciated. Do you know what it is, guys? Right, I am sick to death of bad things happening to me right now. Look at me. So I've just made myself a cup of coffee to go upstairs, tripped up the stairs and spilt it all over the steps. Oh my god. What's happening, Billy? This is like the worst streak of bad luck that I've had in a long, long time. Like, everything's breaking on me. I just spilt my coffee everywhere. Oh my god. I need to go and clean that out of the carpet ASAP, otherwise it's gonna stain. Okay, I'm hopeful that that's done the trick. Oh, I don't know. I also need to pick up some more of this. This is actually really good, although it does remind me of how dirty my carpets are. That is disgusting. I think because I've got it early, hopefully when it dries it'll be fine. Guys, look at what has just arrived at my door. Honestly, so this company reached out to me a little while ago, and I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot that they were coming. But they offered to send out some of their whipped shower foams. But how cute is that packaging? Oh my god, let me get this open because it is the cutest thing I think I've ever seen. Look at these. Oh my god, these colours are just unreal, and it's like a little whipped cream. Oh my god, they are so cute. What flavours? So we got orange crush there, cool mint, juicy pear, very vanilla. Oh, I like the sound of that one. Do you know what? I really love vanilla scented things at the minute, so I'm really looking forward to that. Pomegranate fizz, cherry on top, oh my goodness, coconut cream, and honey. Is this not the most adorable thing you have ever seen? I can't get over the whole like concept of, this is genius. Like in the shower, just, I love this. So yeah, thank you so much to Sunday Body for sending me this out, because this will keep me going for a while. Love it. And whoever designed your packaging deserves a raise, because that is beautiful. I love it. Right, so I need to sort out my sofa. One thing I will say about this sofa, I do like the sofa, not gonna lie. But I cannot wait to get rid of it for this one particular reason. And that is the fact that you move one cushion to get comfortable and the whole sofa is a mess. So when I do come around to getting a new sofa, one with fixed cushions. So I'm just having to hold the tripod because Billy is like sniffing around behind the tripod and will probably knock my camera off. But yeah, new sofa with fixed cushions and maybe a couple of throw cushions so that I don't have to deal with this like every day. This is literally an everyday occurrence, having to like rearrange the sofa cushions because, well, it just looks a mess all the time. All the time. Now, Billy, are you going to let me do the sofa without knocking my camera over? Please? Right, well, they're looking a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it is with these types of cushions or these types of sofa which just have the individual cushions at the back, but they never quite look very tidy, so they'll just have to do as they are. Meh. Okay, so I need to quickly run across to the Lash place. I need to really quickly run across to the Lash place and get my patch test done. Kind of running a little bit late, which I hate. But then I need to go and drop off some Vinted parcels, and then I'll be back and doing some more housework and stuff. Just dropped off my first parcel and had my patch test done. I was not expecting the type of patch test that I got. I mean, is what it is, like I'm not complaining, but the so usually wherever I've gone they've done something behind my ear, but like they actually put a test on my eyelash, which makes sense, but I got it straight in my eye. I don't know whether I blinked or like opened my eye or something and it went straight in my eye, so my eye's been red, but not from the reaction, just purely from getting stuff in my eye. But yeah, I actually went to a place called The Beauty Spot. So it's based in High Heaton. So if anyone's in the Newcastle area, I'll let you know what the lashes look like. I'll probably vlog on that day when I get them done. But that's where I've gone. I've not been there before. I just found them on Treatwell. So yeah, hopefully they turn up nice. I've decided to go for some hybrid lashes so that they're not like too much, but then they're not like just like, you know. So yeah, I've got 2 more parcels to go and drop off, one via like the impulse lockers and one via a Yodel drop-off shop.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by.
Billy's been waiting for me to get home. Hi, Bill. Hello. Billy? Hi. Hello. Hi. Did you miss me? Yeah, I missed you too. Actually, I've been meaning to show you guys. So the other day I was telling you guys about how I had bought a second cat tree for Billy, and I was unsure on the size of it because two parts of the page had said that it was 143 centimeters, and then but the title it said 43 centimeters. However, it was like abnormally cheap for being like a tall cat tree. But it did come, and me and Emmanuel assembled it the other night, and this is it. So it is the 143 centimeter one. It's got lots of things on, and Billy has been playing on it, haven't you, Bill? You've been playing on a bell? Yeah, you like it. Yeah, I guess that is a win. So that one was actually from B&Q, which isn't somewhere that I would ever think of buying a cat tree from, but that's where I got it from, and that's where I found it on Google. So they're actually quite cheap considering how large the cat tree was. Have you missed me? Have you missed me? Aww. Yeah. But you like your cat tree, don't you? You like it? Yeah. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Just a very quick pit stop at Aldi to pick up a few of the essentials. I just got some more chicken, tomatoes, eggs. I actually got a couple of more of these bicarbonate of sodas. I did pick up 2 because I do find that I clean with them at the minute. So yeah, I picked up 2. Not that, to be fair, actually, I don't really bake much. I don't know, I'll probably just use that for cleaning. Got some more milk, some more of these protein puddings, all for the fact that these are now recyclable. Love that. Picked up some chilies, bananas, grapes, some peppers, and then some squash. Billy was here to greet me once again. Actually, do you know what? Actually, let me put this lot away, and then I might talk a little bit about Billy and where he's at with his grooming and whatever. Okay, so let's talk about our beloved Billy with his arse up. Of course. So obviously over the last, I want to say, like, few videos in particular, I've mentioned a lot about Billy and his kind of over grooming, where he's at, what's working, what's not working, and I do get a lot of suggestions in the comments for what can help, and I really do appreciate that. However, I feel like if I were to give a proper like history of Billy and when it started and kind of what my situation was when it started and what the situation is now, then hopefully anyone who does feel like they would have any genuine advice as to how it can help Billy, then please leave it in the comments, because I am at this point willing to try pretty much everything. So a few people have commented and saying that they think that because of Emmanuel being around quite a bit, then Billy's either getting a bit jealous or it's just a bit stressed by it. However, Billy's actually been over grooming for about 18 months now. So long before I even met Emmanuel. And it's one of them things where I can't decide whether it's stress or whether it's an allergic reaction to something or something in the house that's upsetting him, because it happened literally like overnight. There was no kind of like gradual building up to him being like over grooming and things. Like one day he just woke up and he just had a patch with like no fur on, and I was like, when on earth has this come from? And I had very recently made quite a few changes in the house. I changed his litter. I had put Christmas decorations up, which I thought that he was allergic to one of the newer decorations that I put up the stairs. I changed his food around all within like a couple of weeks, which yes, I guess can kind of like also induce like a stress related reaction. But just how quickly it went from like just no over grooming to snap, I've got patches, makes me kind of think that it's not really stress, because I think stress kind of would have been like a longer, more kind of gradual slope into over grooming maybe, I don't know. So over the last like 18 months I've made gradual changes back to how it was before. His food is now back on what he was eating beforehand. His litter's back to what he was originally on. I don't even know, there's no Christmas decorations obviously up at the minute. So I've actually bought him 2 new cat trees, which you might have seen recently, in case it is something to do with boredom or like stress or something like that. And he does engage with those, but he had cat trees before that. Granted, they were a little bit grubby, actually very grubby, and needed throwing out. So we've done that now, and hopefully the new ones will make him feel a little bit more calmer, I don't know. But the thing is with like the boredom thing is that I do get a lot of comments saying that he's probably bored. And I'm in the house all day. I play with him quite a lot. Obviously what you see on camera is only like a very small percentage of my day. And I do actually play with Billy quite a lot. He's got a lot of toys, which granted all end up under the sofa, but he does play quite a lot. So he's not really bored, I wouldn't say. For the first kind of half of Billy's life, I actually worked in nursing, and I would work 12-hour shifts like 6 days a week. It was very little hours during the week that I was here, and the grooming didn't start then. And the fact that I'm home all the time and always available to him, the fact that he doesn't go outside. Now, I do sometimes get comments about he should be allowed outside and it's not normal for cats to be inside. However, there is a heck of a lot of research, especially, actually I'll leave a link in the description, because there's articles on which actually advises on the benefits of keeping a cat at home, and how it's actually more risky to let them go outside, including the fact that Billy's a purebred Bengal. Not only has he kind of had that bloodline of being kept indoors, so he's almost like genetically programmed to not go outside, which I guess is kind of reflective of the fact that when I have my doors open during the summer, he doesn't go outside. Like, he's been outside once or twice into the back garden, but he's never wanted to go out since. To be quite honest, I think he just doesn't like it. I don't really know. Like, it's quite difficult to defend the fact that Billy's not going outside based on the fact that Billy doesn't want to go outside, because I can't force him to go outside. He literally just won't cross the barrier, and that's not something that I'm going to force him to do if he doesn't want to, because like I say, I've had the kitchen window and the back doors open, and he just sits and watches. So the kind of argument of he should be allowed outside, it's not that I'm not letting him outside. He's a bred indoor cat that doesn't want to go outside, and I can't really argue anything else other than that. He's been on medication, he's been on some diazepam for a while. It's just kind of going back to what it was. I don't know. My vet kind of suggested maybe a pet behaviourist to be the next step, and I guess that's something that I would look into, but I kind of get the feeling that they're going to be very, very expensive and way beyond my like financial capabilities at the minute. If it's covered under insurance, fine. But it's something that I kind of want to look down other avenues first to see whether there's something like in the home that I can change for him to make it better. And then the final thing that people have been suggesting is to get another cat. And let me tell you, the amount of times I've been on Pets for Homes looking for little kittens. I've been looking at a lot of little kittens recently. Not saying that I'm gonna buy one. I'm not saying I'm gonna buy one. But there is a lot to think about before getting a kitten. Billy himself is expensive. Just vet bills, food, just insurance, everything around owning a pet is expensive, which obviously means that the expenses will then be doubled if I get another one. And again, it's a big financial decision, not just, oh look, it's a cute kitten. The angel on my shoulder is going, oh, but it's a cute kitten and Billy will love him and blah, blah, blah. And then the devil's going, you can't afford it. And then the other thing about getting a kitten is that, again, it could just totally go wrong and Billy could hate him. I don't think that would happen, because he gets along very well with my friend's dog, Marv, and seems to love it when he's here. And whenever he's been and met my sister's cat, he's always very playful. But the other thing to think about a kitten is that I couldn't get an outdoor cat having Billy. I would need to have another pedigree indoor bred cat, because I couldn't let one out and then Billy would watch him wander off into the distance. But again, which makes it even more expensive. I don't know what it is. I feel like cats that aren't like purebred or aren't like indoor bred cats have this urge to go out. Which again is something that Billy doesn't have. So I would have to get another cat which is like a purebred, which is bred like to not have that instinct. So, but that's my little, I guess I've been sat here talking for quite a while, but that's the kind of like situation with Billy. So any suggestions at all? Oh, one last comment that I do see a couple of times. I am seeing a comment about building a catio. Again, would love that for the garden. Again, expenses. It's something that I would potentially build, but it's something that I would potentially build myself, but then you need to make sure that you get like the proper stuff so that he's not going to break out, or I don't know. And again, if he's not got that natural instinct to go outside, would he have the instinct to go out in the catio? I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot to think about, but any suggestions, please leave them in the comments for what you think I can do, what you think I might be using in my house, which is stressing them out or causing them to have a reaction, because I've changed all of my cleaning stuff to pet friendly stuff, like it's all pet safe. There's nothing that I'm using that could potentially like harm him. I've unplugged all of my smelly plugs. I don't like have scented stuff anymore. So yeah, please help. Right, so my job for today is, well, I say job for today, one of the jobs for today is I need to put my washing away. Does anyone do their washing right and then it just sits in the basket? It's clean, like it's clean, but it just doesn't get put away for a few days because that is me. So yeah, I need to put this stuff away and get it sorted. I need to check whether I need to put another load. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's all right. I need to check whether I need to put another load on or not. I feel like I've just, do you know what it is? Nobody tells you when you become an adult that the only thing you will spend the rest of your life doing is cleaning the kitchen and doing the washing. That's it. That is your whole life as soon as you become an adult. I mean, it's not that much of an issue, but like sometimes I just don't want to do it, you know? I've already got my gym stuff on, even though it's like 4:45 now, but I've had my gym stuff on pretty much all day because I haven't got my washing away. And I don't know what clothes I had, so yeah, do you know what? Earlier today would have been perfect for getting that out on the line because it was really sunny. I mean, granted, it's still quite sunny now, but it does look like it's going to rain. Silly Jess, should have done this earlier. This is all pyjamas. Do you know, I prattle on about this every single year. So strap in because this is only the beginning, but I just love the fact that it is 6:45 in the evening and it is still light outside. It's still light outside. I can't get over it and I love it. I feel like I've got more time to do things, do you know? And before I just kind of thought, well, it's dark now, can't do much, but I feel way more productive when it's light outside. Don't know why. So yeah, I've just started cooking actually, not for tonight's tea. So I've decided to batch cook a African stew. This is one of the recipes that Emmanuel has taught me. So I'm just making that. I've just got the chicken on and some tomatoes and stuff in the oven, so I'm just gonna kind of like batch cook that almost. Can use it for like lunches, dinners throughout the week and whatever. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do a HelloFresh meal I think tonight. On Monday I got a box, so either, this isn't an ad by the way, I do work with HelloFresh quite often, but I do just get their boxes anyway. So either the spring bangers and spinach mash or the sweet potato and refried bean burrito bowl. To be honest, both of them sound and look quite nice, so it depends though, because I tend to eat like after I've been to the gym, so it can be just whatever I can be bothered to make, if I'm honest, at that time. So meh, we'll see later on. So just got back from the gym and it turns out we are going to have the stew for tea, but I'm actually making jollof instead because I ruined the stew. I got the ratios wrong, it didn't turn out right, so just adding some rice just to absorb up some of the excess liquid. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to have that for tea instead of one of the HelloFresh, and then I'll have one of the HelloFresh like another day. But yeah, good workout. Do you know, I've actually really hurt my back. I don't know if I put the footage in from the gym, but like I slept on my back funny last night. So like, do you know when you just like when you twist a certain way and you go What?
Not you, Billy.
Oh. Talk to Billy, not me. Yeah, so my back's been really hurting and that wasn't great. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please give it a thumbs up, go hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Baby, let me love you, let me love you.